Hello, my beautiful people. This is your baby girl again, Josephine Adeniji. Guys, without wasting time, I'll be talking about why baby cry when breastfeeding. Yes, some baby cry when you are breastfeeding them. So what is the reason? Why are they crying when they are eating? Imagine baby is eating and at the same time that baby is crying. That means that baby has issue. One, he or she feel distracted. When you give birth to a newborn baby and baby is not used to the environment yet, like 3 months old baby, and you are feeding this baby and the baby heard a loud voice, probably it might be music, it might be noise in the environment, so that baby will not be comfortable at all. He or she will be distracted when sucking. If you are not trying to make that baby to suck the breast again, the baby might not even want to take it from you. Just like yes, the baby is sucking your breast and immediately you just hear a shout, a scream. The first thing that baby will do, the baby will shock. And or you just hear a loud music, that baby will start crying. It will take you a longer time to pet that baby. You first of all pet the baby. Sometimes the baby might not even want to take again. The baby might just still be crying. You start dancing here and there to make sure the baby is calm. So such things also make that baby to cry. Let's move to number 2, teething. Many of us know what is teething. Teething also makes baby to cry. When a child wants to start bringing out teeth, in fact, the first teeth the child will bring out, when my baby wants to bring out the first teeth, her body was not hot, no. But do you know what I experienced? When she was sucking the breast, her gum, I feel it in my breast that her mouth was hot. I was like, why is this baby's mouth hot like this? It was very hot. I was like, okay, maybe she wants to start bringing out teeth. You know, me that is not really experienced, so I don't really know all these things. I was not asking questions here and there. This baby's mouth is hot, so a lot of person told me it's teeth. For that period, she was crying and she don't even want to take food from me. No even biscuits. She was crying then. I was like, okay, because of the teeth, that's the reason why she is refusing food from me. So teething also make baby to cry. Some have different symptoms. The baby might just be stooling. Some baby might stool for like 1 week. You can be giving that baby a lot of water. It also helps that baby. Just like when adult is even stooling, you can see the effect on that adult. You can see it all over that adult that this person is stooling. The baby will just reduce. Some baby has different symptoms of teething. During that process of teething, some baby might not even want to even eat, because that period I was forcing my baby to eat food. She don't want to even take food from me at all. Teething also make baby not to eat food. They also make baby to cry while breastfeeding. They cannot be comfortable any longer. Let's move on to number 3. Your baby feels tired. Yes, inadequate for your baby not to sleep. He can also make that baby to cry when breastfeeding him or her. Just imagine you want to sleep fine and it's time for your baby to sleep. You are giving that baby breast to suck and the baby is refusing it. You ought to check what is wrong with that child immediately so that you'll be able to tackle it. If your baby is refusing to suck your breast when it's tired, it might be the baby fall down. You might not know. Different things can happen. So it's for you to either you use shea butter to massage the baby body or just press the baby body so the baby will be alright before you cannot give that baby breast to suck. And let's move on to number 4, the baby is not hungry. When you are forcing the breast for the baby, he might not take it, or she might not want to take. Sometimes the baby might not be hungry at that particular time that you are giving him or her that breast to suck. Depends. So that's the reason why you have to study the time your baby wants to suck the breast. Imagine you gave your baby breast like 30 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago, and before 5 minutes later you want to also give that baby breast milk. No, the baby will not want to take it because he or she is not hungry at that particular time. Is the time the baby wants to eat that you ought to give him or her the food, not at your own time. Let's move on to number 5. Your baby prefer one breast to the other. Yes. 5. There are some baby, when your baby is sucking, you are fond of giving that baby one breast all the time. What did you expect? Your baby will be used to one particular breast. Yes. But if you are giving the baby the different breasts to suck, so your baby will also be used to that breast. And if you now make it an habit giving that baby one particular side of breast, if you want to give the baby the other side, the baby will be crying. You are removing food from the baby's mouth and you want to take him or her to the next position. She will not feel it that you want to transfer her, move food from his or her mouth. So when you are doing that, try as much as possible to take her to the next one. So the reason why some baby cry and the two breasts, right from time, our breasts are not equal. One is bigger than one. It might be probably one of the breasts is flowing very well and while the other is not flowing very well. Him or her might prefer the one that is flowing very well so that she will be able to suck the breast. So the reason why you have to balance both, if she is sucking the breast, don't allow her to suck the breast that long before you now take the baby to the other side so that she will not cry. But if you just leave her suck this other side or suck the left side or suck the right side, when you want to take the baby to the other side, the baby will be crying seriously. It can also make baby to cry because you did not give the baby the food or give the baby the time he or she wants to suck the breast. Let's move on to number 6. Your baby nose is blocked. Yes, this one, it is very, very common. For example, your baby has a running nose and you are now giving that child breast milk. He or she will not want to take. It's just the same equivalent to an adult. If an adult has a running nose, that adult will not be comfortable, let alone a baby. When baby is running nose, and it can, guys, especially this period now that there is cold everywhere, so a lot of babies have catarrh, they have a running nose, so they are even uncomfortable. So it is advisable, like this period now, it is not even advisable to expose your baby to cold because it will cause catarrh. It will even cause her for cold to enter her body or rather her chest. So it is advisable by this period now that there is cold everywhere in Nigeria. It is advisable for you to cover your baby up, especially at night. There is always cold at night. During the day everywhere will be okay, but at night there will be serious cold. So it is advisable to cover up your baby because of exposure to cold and catarrh, so that baby will be safe and that baby will not be crying. When your baby is crying, you will not be comfortable. There is not, in fact, what you are doing, you cannot even do it right. So you have to make that baby comfortable before you be able to handle whatsoever thing you want to do. Very, very important. Let's move on to number 7. Your baby has a tongue tie. Yes, there are some babies, when you gave birth to them, they have issues with their tongue. Either their tongue, they do not cut it well, it becomes an issue. That baby might be refusing to suck the breast. Yes, either you take the baby to the hospital, or yes, that is what you will do, because you are not a nurse or a doctor, except you are a nurse or a doctor that you can treat your child by yourself. That one is cleared. But if you are finding it this difficult, you take that child to the hospital so that they will recommend drugs for you or tell you what to do. You don't recommend drugs for yourself. It is very, very wrong. Guys, I have come to the end of this video. If you are a returning subscribers, I appreciate you. I'm not taking your love for granted. If you are new to this channel, do well to like this video. The subscription means a lot to me. Your like, your comments, share with your friends and family. See you all in my next video. Bye bye.
Personal use is allowed.